How you doing? My name's Tom Bell. I'm here at ICAST in Orlando 2016. I'm here with my manufacturers, Northern Sports. They've got a plant in Canada and a plant in the UK. I own a fly line company called Sunray. We are the brand attached to Northern Sports, and I manufacture out of the UK plant. About 2 years ago, I started working on what's called a micro-thin fly line, which is about 20 to 30% thinner than all regular fly lines. The difficulty with doing that is retaining the weight and the buoyancy. So that's why it took me so long. I've done it. There are a number of problems which we've eliminated one by one by one. The result is this line that I've got in my hand. Okay, this is a Czech Nymph line, popular for Euro nymphing and World Championship fishing. FIPS legal for FIPS Moosh events. That's really where the genesis of the line came. Here it is in different colours. And then if we scale that up and bring it into an overhead fly line for dry fly fishing, there's a 4-weight. Okay, there's the running line. It's got a camo core with a clear coating over it, with a dark, stealthy head over it. That line is 30% thinner than a regular PVC fly line of equivalent taper and length. Extremely delicate. All the benefits of reduced drag through air, through the rings and through water prevail in this line. We go all the way up into a 5-weight. Here we have a twin colour line, and this is really the line that has got the most applications across the board. Fresh rivers, lakes, but it's a freshwater line, okay? Same thing applies. This has got the diameter of a 3-weight fly line, but it's got the weight of a 5.5. So this flies a long way, but extremely stable through the air. One thing that I can't really get across to you on camera is how the polymer chemistry works. Basically, if this were an electrical cable, it sends a very clean current down its length, so kinetic energy travels through it very cleanly. Normally when you have to push a fly line through the air, it's got this kind of instability through it. Not this one. It's like a hot knife through butter. It just slices through the air, but also the energy is flowing through it. It's like a digital signal, very, very clean. Going all the way up the scale, designed by Christer Skoberg, ex-Loop, hailed straight from Joran Anderson's Scandinavian technique. His taper, the 28-gram float hover Scandi head. The diameter of a 4-weight single-handed tip. In Argentina, I took fish to 20 pounds, casting dog nobblers, lead-headed dog nobblers, that big, in 80 km/h winds. It's a serious fly line. Carrying all the way up the scale, we've got a Spay Line. It's my personal kind of obsession. Long belly Spay Lines, 15-foot rods. This harks back to the age of silk. When we used to cast silk lines, they had all the benefits associated with it. The only problem was you had to dry them and redress them. However, they are the best fly lines for presentation until now. Here's the diameter of something like a 7-weight shooting head in a 64-gram, 10-11 weight, 64-foot head Spay Line. Okay? Here's a shooting head version of exactly the same line. If this were a competitor's fly line, that would be a 6-weight. This is a 10-weight. That's the genesis, that's the real kind of nuts and bolts technology of the fly lines. They're thinner, they cast better, they fish better, they catch more fish. You can use softer rods where you would need a 7-weight, you can now use a 5. They use less space on a reel, so there's real companies looking at this and thinking, how are we going to adapt to this new technology? All these conversations have been going on, there's a real hubbub talking about it, and here we are, so that's it. Thanks a lot for the opportunity. You want to find out more? Hit me up on Sunray, micro-thin fly lines out the UK.